Hi guys, Mr. Lambert here. Just going to be discussing with you the solo marking criteria for the Year 10 Health Unit, Fueling Our Bodies. So initially this is where most of us or some of us will start, the pre-structural stage, where we know nothing about how our bodies work and how we need to look after them and the effects of what we put in versus what we do with our bodies. So we know nothing about that at all. Our unistructural phase, so hopefully a few people might start here. You know one thing about how your bodies work and how you can look after them and the effects of what we put in versus what we do. Majority of us, I'd say, will probably start here. We know quite a few things about how our bodies work. We know how to look after them, and we know the effects of what we put in versus what we do with our bodies, but we don't know how those things interconnect. So, for example, we know that our food matters. We know what we should and what we shouldn't eat, but maybe we don't know how that relates to, say, heart disease, and we don't know how that relates to, say, putting on weight or losing weight, etc., etc. For the relational phase, again, this time we know a few things about how our bodies work and we know how they relate to each other. So now we know how going to McDonald's every day relates to us getting heart disease. We understand that having too much sugar in our diet is going to lead to things like diabetes. We understand how maybe if we don't brush our teeth, it's going to link to our, our teeth rotting, or how picking bad friends is going to lead to us making some bad choices down the line and getting into a bit of trouble, perhaps. Lastly, extended abstract. I know a few things about how our bodies work. How we look at them, how we look after them, and the effects of what we put in versus what we can do with them, how they relate to each other, and how I can use this to enhance my own well-being and the well-being of others. Okay, so you can start thinking about sort of outside the box stuff. So maybe with all the content that you've learned, you understand how you can maybe advise your parents on how maybe they could eat better and how the whole family can be a little bit healthier, and the effect of a better meal on the well-being of your entire family. Or maybe it's about how, again, your relationships and how they're really positive or negative, and how you could change those up, and maybe how you could set up advice or some sort of program for your school friends to ensure that they are also making healthy relationship choices and the effect that that'll have on their well-being. Okay, so hopefully that it clears up. It helps you with an understanding of what's going to be required of you in this unit. Have a real think about all of this stuff, and if you have any questions, then feel free to ask your teacher. Each of the PowerPoint, or the videos, I should say, that you go through will have the little solo criteria up in the corner. Okay, so take note of that, especially if you want to get that 5 in your JCA for across the board. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Take it there.